Coach, congratulations, state champions. I'm going to open the floor up to you for some opening comments. Then I'll turn it over to the media. Media, when you have a question, raise your hand. I'll bring you the mic. Coach?
You know, what a year. I can't begin to describe the ending of this and how it feels and how rewarding it is for me to be doing this with these guys, and how rewarding it is for me to be doing this with this team that overcomes so much adversity this year. And, you know, this community, this administration, you know, our school, just how everybody has come together this year. You know, we started off at 2 and 3, and I don't know how many people believe we'd ever make it here, but I always believed, and these kids believe, and I think that's what matters. And but everybody bought in. You know, when we got on the roll, we got on the roll, and I mean, it was just amazing to see how, you know, this community came together behind this football team. Our coaching staff is second to none. I'll put them up against anybody. We're so proud of them. You know, I kind of keep the bus between the ditches now. I don't do as much coaching as I used to because I got really good coaches and I let them coach. So these guys here and that other 75 guys in that locker room right now, what a way to end this year for them. You know, just warriors, man. They're just warriors. That's all I can say about it.
Question. Coach, can you talk about how last year's loss to St. James when they came up there and beat you guys up there? How kind of motivated this team heading into this game? Maybe the players can talk on that as well, and the players do introduce yourself.
Yeah, you know, it was definitely a motivating factor for us when we found out we were on the same side. You know, actually when we found out we were going to play them this week. But you know, it was rough to lose them guys on a home field last year and watch them dance all over the place, you know. So I kind of had a chip on my shoulder about this. I'm not going to lie. And we try to make sure our kids have a chip on their shoulder this week about it. You know, so, you know, it just is what it is. I have to leave it at that.
Coach, you know, we talked about this team all season long, just the fight and the grit in this team. You know this game was going to be a battle. It was an absolute slugfest back and forth. The way you guys performed tonight, the win, this is for you or the players, but just the way you guys performed, you know, this really describes what this team's all about and who this team's identity is, isn't it?
Yeah, you want to answer that? Maybe? Okay. Well, I mean, it is what our team is about. And, you know, we went in at 21 and tied up at 21 at halftime. And we were at ease because we've been there before. And, you know, when you play the schedule we have, and, you know, you've been in tight games, you don't panic. Our kids never panic. We knew we need to come out and get a stop. That's what we did. And then we just made enough plays to win the game.
Question right here.
I got a couple for you. The first one, can you compare and contrast the 2021 perfect season to what y'all did this year, and how it's similar and how it's different?
You know, 2021, we had a very senior-laden football team. You know, we had, I believe, 21 seniors. They played a lot of football. You know, they had been to the Dome their freshman year as well. Just a lot of experience. And, you know, those guys knew how to win. You know, they knew how to win as a football team. They went out and did it. This team, we had to replace 6 out of our front 7 on defense. You know, we lost 3 really good offensive linemen last year. We lost Ramel out of the backfield. You know, we lost some really good players. And this team was young, and they had to learn how to win and how to win on their own. And I think that's the biggest thing. That's the difference to me. What's similar to these teams is our culture. And you know, the standard is the standard, and it always is. And these guys know what to expect when they come to practice, and they know how to practice, and you know they know what to expect in the weight room, and they know how to live. So they know what to expect in the classroom, and they know how to handle their business. So it's just something that it's been passed down from team to team.
My second question, you kind of just talked about the offensive lineman that you lost. if you look at the postseason and the numbers that you posted running the football, rush for 341 tonight, how dominant of a run was this for your offensive line when you got fully healthy?
Yeah, it was great, great run. You know, I think it was week 6 before we started back-to-back offensive lines. You know, so we had some injuries and got them rolling. And you know, we've told them all along, man, with the backs we got, you don't have to block long. You don't have to stay on anybody long. These guys can roll. So very proud of them. And you know, we put a lot of resources in our offensive line. You know, we've got 3 guys that coach them guys. So I mean, there's a lot of resources goes in it, and we expect to be good at it. Question.
Coach Sterling, first of all, to you and your team, congratulations on a very resilient season, the way you guys won the state title. It's applauded. You talked about the defensive turnover, you know, how many people you lost off of last year's defense. Tonight, the game looked like it was going to go back and forth early in the first half, but what did you see in them in the second half that you got your defense? Talk about your defense in the second half that allowed you this opportunity to win this ball game.
Well, I mean, our guys gave up 1 touchdown in the second half. They come in and made great adjustments at halftime. Coach Seb's did a fabulous job. You know, we just talked about getting 1 stop. And it may not be the opening drive of the second half, but it was going to be the next one. And you just went out and did it. You know, we got guys that are undersized over there, but they play with a lot of heart. And it was really good to see us them have a big part in winning this football game. Question.
Coach, you talked about your running backs and them being able to kind of lead the way and do a lot of good things behind your offensive line. What did you see from your stable, the entire group, the entire running back room? Obviously, Hagan led the way, but you had 5 different players record at least 9 carries in this game. What goes into building a running back room like that and having them all be so successful?
Well, they can't be, you know, first of all, they can't be jealous of each other. You know, they all got to be in the same mindset, and they got to block for each other as well. And, you know, these guys do that. We got a really good running back coach. We have a really good running back room. You know, we got 2 sophomores, tailbacks that'll be able to hopefully come in and take the place of Gavin and Hagan here, even though they're going to be really hard to replace. But, I mean, we just kind of keep getting them. Sterlington's always been able to have a really good running back. And, but first of all, I think that's it. And last of all, you got to love each other. And I think this is a brotherhood here that don't exist in a lot of places.
Okay, gentlemen, I'm going to kind of put you on the spot. Closing comments to your coach.
Here's when you get to go first. Just hold it.
Closing comments? I love you, Coach. Thank you. I appreciate you. I love Coach. Everything.
I just want to say thank you for everything because I came here my 8th grade year and when I came up as a freshman, I had to play a big role in you all the way, and I just want to thank you.
I want to thank you for all the opportunities you've given me over the past 4 years. When I transferred, was ineligible, did a lot of stuff. We didn't have to. We took chances on it. Thank you for that.
Coach, you have the final word.
Well, this is awesome. You know, I told the guys that we're going to enjoy this one, and I mean, I want them to be able to spend time with their families and enjoy it. You know, I'll leave you with this. Leonardo da Vinci painted the Mona Lisa. And I don't know if he knew it at the point in time when that happened that he had a masterpiece. I'm just glad that our coaches part of the masterpiece that we put together this season, because this is my Mona Lisa.
Coach, Merry Christmas. You are state champions.